EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from Lumen Field. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 27-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 6.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Check, Panther. Go.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Lots of space past the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, smash! Ready!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go. And they make a big stop for no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Come on. 6. Hawk 70. 19 tight.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll look forward for a couple. Michael Williams, the first-round pick, is there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the set.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now this time, they'll look to throw. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one intercepted. And the Niners are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down. And we'll take it up to about the 33-yard line. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Josh Jones brings him down.
So these might be the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
On second down, Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
And the 49er.
A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
First down, 49ers.
Here's 1st and 10.
It's it.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Now it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in 3rd and long. After being stuffed for a loss on first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. 3rd and long.
That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
McCaffrey gonna return it. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
It's it.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Out to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. 41 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles.
That is caught. What a throw. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Flush to his right. And he did a pretty good job trying to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
Lions.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Drop 50. Hop 70. Hop 30.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Go. 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. 18. Pioneer.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7.
53.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
37-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up?
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
What's up? Uno.
2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Seattle after this. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Outside. What's up? Box. Back in.
One of the tight ends motions right. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Byron Murphy taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Here now, second down and goal. Now Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drive. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
That is to the rookie, Torrey Horton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. He'll let one go down the middle. That is hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big play for Seattle. 54 yards.
That's a 3-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Get it! Drop 50! Viking 18!
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Jason Myers on.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 4 at 14-10.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Pearsall going to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Pearsall going to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Get set! Get set! 18! What's up?
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Outside! Runner outside! 21! Slam!
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Get set!
They run once more with McCaffrey. Ooh. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
One of the tight ends in motion right. On play action, here's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
53.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. He lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Come on.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 43, here's second and 1.
Rig alert. 60 Eagles.
Once again, it's Walker. Past midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Gotta cut that celebration short, because they're gonna stay out and go for 2.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Pearsall going to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, it's Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. The 49ers out for the punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline.
At their own 31-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11. AC Cardinal.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Cup 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go, Scott.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
At the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Come on. Bronco 80. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Niners are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
1st and 10 for Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
First down, 49ers.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
It's set.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They have run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The 49ers out to punt this one as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
10-yard line.
Go street. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Shot left. Shot left.
They'll run here with Walker. Not much there. Maybe a yard. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Seattle.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last two plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Ready. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
A run here with McCaffrey.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Tight end going in motion here. Again, it's McCaffrey. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Slot man gonna move in motion left. On third down, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So, Fresh out of a 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
The Seahawks 22-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
21. Get set. Get set. I'm a wrestle. Get here. 21. 21.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Now Seattle will use the final timeout to talk things over before third down. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Slot man in motion left. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Huh. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games. And that 3rd down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces 4th and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this 4th down try.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Mustang 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
From his end zone, Purdy. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Taken at the 19. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
The Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
This is first and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Trap all 80.
Back to throw. Forced to his right. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.